I'm really going to go looking for a dead man.
Something's missing.
There it is. Found him. It's morning or good afternoon, whatever it is. Find myself still down here at Dwayne Hayes State Park in Mississippi. One of these days, I'll give you a tour of the park. It's pretty nice. Go spend some time with Mom again today, but I'm really going to go looking for a dead man. This search, I guess, is first for my family, my kids, my wife, my siblings, and my cousins. The past is important for this reason. You learn from the past, and you take what you've learned and prepare for the future. Our country being in the shape that it's in now, I think we need to learn some lessons from the past. My family's been involved in America since 1775. I'm really proud of that. I'm proud of where we put our mark on this country. The man I'm looking for today, really already found him. And I'll tell you that story one of these days. It's pretty cool. Daddy'd been looking for him for, 20 years before he passed the baton to me. And then we finally found him. He's been dead since 1864. Was killed at the Battle of Franklin across the road from where I live now. And he's buried there. But I'm trying to find where he lived in West Point, Mississippi. He was born in Sinking Creek, Virginia, Newcastle, Virginia, in 1830. Somehow he wound up in West Point, Mississippi in 1859, got married. They had a child that died. Civil War started. Then this ancestor joined the 3rd Mississippi, Chunky Heroes. There's a little village, I guess, or town in Mississippi called Chunky. And he went down to around the Gulf. I'm not sure where exactly that is, but the 3rd Mississippi was nicknamed Chunky Heroes. He was part of that. More about that some other time. I'm going to go back to Virginia, where he was born, into a very well-to-do family. And when he was 16 years old, he ran away. Don't know what happened to him. But we did find him taking a train and ending up, I'm guessing it was in Corinth, Mississippi. I don't think there was a train in West Point, Mississippi in 1859. Still have some research to do on that. But I know that there were a couple of trains that went through Corinth. That's the reason there was the big battle, Civil War there. Because I think he had trains going east, west, north, and south. And from there, I'm going to assume that he rode a horse or walked or found a wagon. I'm not sure how he ended up in West Point, Mississippi, but he did. I want to know where he lived. I've been looking for his land. I've been to the county courthouses down there. I forget where's West Point. I forget the name of that county, but anyhow, I went there and they told me, though, it was probably over in Lowndes County. So this is my second trip to the Lowndes County Courthouse to see if I can find his land records. I can remember being in here a couple of years ago looking for land records, but I never found the land that great-great-grandfather would have owned. So I'm going to try again. It's been said that those who don't learn from the past are doomed to repeat it. Just ask anyone who's ever put piping hot pizza in their mouth. It hurts, it burns. But I've done it, I'll do it again, and it's gonna hurt and burn and blister my tongue each time that I do it. Governments and societies are no different. They start out with the best of intentions, but all have succumbed to greed and power, and I fear that our country is on the same trajectory.
I started my journey into family history just for entertainment. But I've learned so much more about human nature and governments. The story has become much larger than just my family's footprints on the pages of American history. On this search for my great-great-grandfather, I've been left with questions. Why did a wealthy kid run away from home, a very large estate? Why did he run from the comforts of even slave labor to a new life hundreds of miles away? No land, no slaves. This is the one that I'm really trying to find out, just from this fella. Why did he join the Confederate cause? He had no dog in the fight.
There it is. Found him. It's misspelled, but that's it. So I'm going to take pictures of this book, this page, and now I've got to look in deed book number 29. The record book said it's deed 153 or on page 153, and I'm almost afraid to look. That's it. This is it. It's a deed trust. Laid on February 15th day of February 1856. Between Napoleon Bonaparte Trenor, they have the name spelled correctly here, Trenor. But in that book, it's Trennor. Also in this corner, it's Trennor. Oh my.
This is not for property. This is not for land. I've seen this before. This is for a printing press. Interesting that when he was 16, he was apprenticed to the Fincastle Democrat in Virginia, and he ran away. He did not complete his apprenticeship. There's a wanted poster for him. 1 cent and no thanks. So at 16, he ran away from an apprenticeship in Virginia. Newspaper. And now about 15 years later, he's in West Point, Mississippi, buying a printing press. I don't know what to make of this. I'd like to find out where he and his wife settled. I'd like to find the land. And I'm not sure why the loan for a printing press, which he paid $917.37, payable the first day of January 1857. Well, that hasn't yielded, like I say, the land. But now I'm going to go through the index of wills. This has really gone on long enough, don't you think? I've spent hours doing this, days. Spent a lot of money doing research, going to different sites, trying to find out more and more about my family, like I said earlier. But then it turned into something much larger. I went back after this. I wasn't done. I was disappointed that I couldn't find where Napoleon Bonaparte Trenner lived. I could only find the printing press. I asked people there at the courthouse if there were additional records, and you saw all of those books, hundreds, maybe thousands of books, indexed in different particular ways, but I've just run out of patience with it, I guess. Want to find out more about him. But that's it for this time around. I really do appreciate y'all sticking it out this long. I feel sorry for you that you don't have anything else to do than to watch me go through hours and hours of books, hundreds and hundreds of pages. But thanks a lot. If you got any tips on how to do better research, I would greatly appreciate that. And I've got footage from going to Virginia to the old family estate, and I've been told there are other Trenners still live in that part of Virginia. I want to go back. Anyway, I'm done. Thank you. Please take just a moment to hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment. The channel's growing just a little bit, and it's really not very interesting to anyone, maybe not even interesting to my family. But I feel that what I've learned through all this, I feel like America is in peril, and maybe this will evolve into something else that will actually encourage people to stay the course, believe in our founding principles. So that's it. Tell your mom and them I said hey, and I'll talk to y'all on the next episode.